we had a very late night last night. As y'all can imagine, we got very little sleep, and I want to show you guys the new addition that kept us up all night. Here they are. Did y'all think I was going to show you a baby donkey? We brought these guys home late yesterday evening before any excitement last night. And the reason we've brought them to our house and pinned them up is that we are weaning them. So why didn't we sleep much last night? Because nobody will be quiet. We are keeping both of these heifers, which I love when we have nice little heifers to keep. Her real name is Missy, and MK44 is Minnie. Her mom, we are retiring. I still need to introduce you guys to the whole herd. There's a ton of them. But she has had her last calf. And do y'all see why I didn't get any sleep? So her mom, we are keeping. She's super nice. She's young. She was actually Lightning. They're not your girlfriend. You don't have any goods to give them. You're just a steer. And this guy right here is not ours. This is our uncle's cow. I just need weaned it at the same time, so we brought them all together. It just makes it easier. Y'all, all night long. But we are super excited to add Minnie here and Missy here to our herd. So an extra little special touch about this girl is she is actually from Katie's family's bull, Justice. Lightning, leave the new ladies alone. She'll come out soon. Missy, leave him be. Leave him be. Quit torturing him through the fence. Your mama is not even crying for you. She did not miss you one bit. She said, see ya. Already did all the towing. That's why I look like I'm about to croak of a heat stroke. But now it's time to actually get the plants in the ground. Our garden is already in, like the vegetable garden. Today is just flowers. And all of our flowers came from Elena. And Josh, I guess. Thanks, Josh. So the zinnias are in the ground. I'll show you those. But right now we're going to do the tubers. And if you're wondering why we've waited, it's because it's been like it was either like a drought or it was pouring the rain. And we just got a little behind schedule with other farm stuff that needed done. And everything's going to be fine. Like we'll just have a later season of them. I'm so excited to put these tubers in the ground. And I also cannot wait to like dig them up and save them year after year. But I want to label them so I know what they are. So let's get started. So I wrote a few of them, but we're also getting some writing skills in here. Get your kids to do it. Give you a break and they can practice a little summer school.
How do you spell Oregon?
How do you spell Oregon? O-R-E. We also did the zinnias, so we put these out today, as well as the celosias. I've never planted those before, but we're gonna see how they do. Oh my gosh, these are terrible. So we put little tags and we have them all out front. I did the celosia, I might be saying that wrong, seeds along here. And then we did some more here all the way across. And so we put a bunch in the garden too, out back. It's kind of a blessing and a curse that our property is not full sun on the whole, like majority of it. So we only have limited areas that are full sun. So we put them where we could. Thank you so much, Elena and Josh. I cannot wait to see these. I cannot wait for them to come up. I can't wait for the sweat bees to go away. Like I said, we labeled everything. That way we know exactly what we have. So next year we can label them again and then we can share them with our friends. 3 of the ones Elena gave me, I'm giving 1 to my mom, 1 to my mother-in-law, and 1 to my aunt. So some of the names we have CB Peachy, we have Diva, we have Blackjack, we have BQ Yorks. One that was something fantasy. I couldn't read the first one because it kind of broke off. But if anybody else plants these, I want to see your pictures of what they're going to look like and how beautiful they're going to be. It's officially lunchtime. It's time to shower and get ready for the NASCAR race that we're going to tonight, the Cracker Barrel 400. Let's make my husband some Greek bowls for his lunch this week. This is a recipe that looks like you put a ton of time into it and a lot of effort, but it's actually a really, really easy meal prep. My husband works outside all day long, so he can't do a lot of heavy food this time of the year. It's so hot. So this is something that's filling, light, a lot of protein, and he loves it. So we're starting off here with some seasoned chicken breast. I just have olive oil, lemon juice, salt and pepper, paprika, garlic, and rosemary and thyme on these. Very simple, measure with your heart. So I'm gonna take these out and grill them. It is too hot to be running an oven in the house right now, so we're sticking to the grill. For these bowls, they're gonna have a rice base with grilled chicken, olives, tomatoes, cucumber, red onion, And then homemade tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki? I'm not sure. I like to cut up my onion. It's a red onion. Pretty fine. If your husband doesn't like onions, you can totally leave this out. It's not required by any means. These bowls are so customizable. I do a lot of rice bowls for his lunch in the summer. I always see on like TikTok and stuff where, you know, wives are packing their husband's lunch, especially for guys that work outside, and they're these massive, you know, heavy lunches. We can't do that around here. My husband does not like a big heavy lunch in the summer. He wants something light and refreshing. And really, a lot of times he doesn't even eat what I send just because it is so hot outside. If you guys are interested in this, I can show you all the recipes I make for his lunch. Like I said, in the summertime, it's a lot of bowls, things like that. In the winter, I'll do more pasta. This time of year, I also base a lot of the meals on what I have available from the garden. So for this recipe, I was able to use the tomatoes, and I'll use a cucumber. Really, you need two cucumbers for this. So one of which I'm just going to cut the ends off of here. And I personally just leave the outside. I know some people don't like to have the outside. But I just kind of slice it up thin. Our cucumbers have been a little bit bitter this year, so I'll slightly salt this. For the olives, these were actually a little bit of a splurge item. We don't spend a lot of money on groceries. We try to eat what we have here. I'm very frugal about watching sales and things like that. So these are some Kalamata olives that were on sale. Now we're gonna make the sauce to go in this. It's tzatziki. I don't know. Now that we've cut the ends off and cut them like lengthwise in half, you want to scrape out the seeds in the middle just into the trash. We've done both sides of the cucumber and kind of cored them out here without the seeds. We want to grate it into a bowl. So we're going to squeeze out a little bit of that liquid. Cucumbers hold a lot of liquid. You'd be surprised how much comes out. Tablespoons. I don't usually measure. We're going to call that 2 tablespoons. We're going to add in about 1.5 cups of plain Greek yogurt, full fat or non-fat. Doesn't really matter. And about 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. You can do fresh from Costco. Works just as well. This is going to be some dill. You can mince it or you can use kitchen shears. This is what we're working with. And there's the final product, and look how pretty that is. It's light, it's refreshing, it's not too much food for him on a hot day, and he loves it.